Original fair.
initially. Okay, minimize Z.
Okay, so it was mean Z equals
Is equal to x sub 1 minus 2x sub 2 minus 3x sub 3.
And then the constraint subject
Which is subject to negative 2x1
negative 2
plus x2
plus
to
x
x1
plus
plus x2 plus 3x2 plus 3x3.
pali 3 pantanshi
3
then equals
x3 is equal to 2.
is equals to 2. Then
2x1
2x1
plus yes plus 3x2
3x2
x2 plus 4x3
4x3 equals
1.
1. Okay, so vana yami umfweni naralondolola mukusupawira muli 5 minutes nishimfwire napwisha. So nga mwamona question ikweta ati minimize. Nga mwamona immediate mwamona minimize if you are converting it to a dual. Nga mulechita convert to a dual immediate mwamona minimize. Apa kuchita picture ati pafwire pavama less than. Are we together? Immediate mwamona ve dual, you can only convert it to the opposite. So since we are converting it to a dual, mean will be converted to max. So it means its dual will be max. So number aya kwetama equal sign yachita produce vana yami ndefu amukutike yachita produce yavilama inequalities ichakuvara before taturalolesha pakwe vati yonse yafuire yavama greater than, sorry, not minimum, not less than, yafuire yavama greater than or equal to. So imo parwa iko yarachita produce yaviri eyanaravire mbaso. So if fine iri yaraisa vati 2x1 plus x2 plus 3x3 greater than or equal to 2. So nachitanda tingani mean kwambira na greater than. Then mwaralemba iyi tulipali ine ya first yarachita produce inankwe 2, of course na ikwata negative kuntanshi not kulama negative 2 x1 plus x2 plus 3x3 less than. So ichita produce yabili moyarava greater than moyarava less than 2. Ishibe okufika hapo nganafi mfika bana yami. So iye kafe parwa iko yachita produce yanga yabili. But here akubadirapo since minimum ifire yakwata ama greater than. When the question begins it should have ma greater than. So nishipa kubadira apa tufire tuwalembe ikwete greater than. Then ya number 2 ya raisa kwata less than but ya moyene. Then since ne ina yo ikwete equal to na yo yara chita produce yabili. So here akubadiranga fija fine turandire yaraba 2x1 plus 3x2 plus 4x3 greater than or equal to 1. Then ya number 2 ukufuma kuli hii ne ya number 2 yaraba 2x1 plus 3x2 plus 4x3 less than or equal to 1. Nomba pakujiring apepa li 3 kyapa. Since ni minimum, nishifwire yakwata greater than. So tuarabura yakweta ma greater than. Quite alright, this is greater than, ini greater than. Yena yaraba feni fija fini. But kuria yakweta ma less than, ii equate less than. So you have to convert ifwire yaba. This less than needs to be greater than. What do you do? For it to be converted to greater than, kuchita multiply by negative 1. So that sign change. Remember grade shan that when you divide throughout by a negative, the sign changes. Ama inequalities. It's the same concept. So it's more like we are dividing all the entries by -1 so that yasanduka greater than, because for minimize yonse yafiire greater than. So eitwa tsalemburula tuse eitwala ikopolola fefe yafine ilikuwabula okuchinja efiri fyonse -2x1 plus x2 plus 3x3 greater than or equal to 2 efo twachilanda, then ikonkerepo we have to multiply by negative. Reason to multiply by negative to refire is sign isanguke greater than, because we are dealing with minimize. Minimize all of the inequalities should be greater than. So ni raisa even ni -1 times -2 yasanduka +2. So ni opposite ya yara
Okay,
mkwai
I think not understand now.
okay bonse
And kama
mwaumva
uvinga kudibanda balefwaya tutwalirire, otherwise nina not understand napamona.
okay, so kuli bambi. Okay, so takuli so ni akuli example 2 oyo ba Alex bepwishe eyo twarachita example yara kwata 50%. Are we on the there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just give me a minute, I'm coming.
Laki mwasa kaminwa.
Hello? Yeah, madam
Mwasa kaminwa.
yeah. Katushingana chilanda sana. Nangulimbe bachikwanda. Bachikwanda tabai katapo efili fionsaini. Maximize.
Aki mungandi wafika tana mu class nganshitangwa ngampasa.
Wendi. Ubulo shitafu mpana ne skulu.
Ngana
Mazatani.
tendele ko bwe school.
Oh. Satanism alikalinga kosi. Bani satanist omuntu. Satanist walachola ku school. Okay, so away from the satanist and these other sins of the world, let's see, look at now this one. So let's what can minimize now. Let's do the max problem. So let's say maximize is equals to 3x1 plus 4x2 plus 7x, then subject to at x1 plus x2 plus x3 less than or equal to 8. Then here number 2 equal at 4x1 minus x2 minus x3 greater than or equal to let's say Then we have the third one, which is kashani futhi. Jaba chikoporora.
Yeah,
Okay, so in parental ka objective ka function kachiva z is equals to shani
3x1
3x1
x1 plus 4x2
plus 4x2
x2 plus 7x3
plus 7x3.
then subject to
Yeah.
x1
x1
plus x2
plus x2
plus x2
mhm,
plus x3
plus x3
less or equal to 8.
less or equal to 8. Then yaka number 2.
8 4x1
4x1
4x1 minus x2
minus x2
minus x3 minus x3 vacuum
minus x.
greater or equal to 15.
Okay.
Hapo x2 minus x2 minus x3 greater or equal to 15.
x3 greater or equal to 15.
15.
Then 2x1 minus x2 minus x2 plus 5x3 equals 10. Okay. So now, when they give this kind of equation, you have to know the basics are that you look at the question what we have. So Alex mwachipsha ngaikwete yakwata na equal sign. Yeah, if I Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. If you're a chip number, I was interested in just two equations, where one has got say less than the other one has got an equal sign.
Okay, it's the same. It's the same.
Oh.
It's just one and the same thing, yes. So the first thing that you do, the first thing that you do is to look at the problem. Is it a minimizing problem or it's a maximizing problem? So you notice maximizing problem. So when it's a maximizing problem, what sign do we have for maximize? Is it greater than or it's less than? What should be the inequality? Is it greater than or it should be less than?
It should be less than.
If we have a less than when we are maximizing 9. So it means the first one won't change. What will happen to the second one if it is greater than?
It will change.
It will change. And how are we going to change it? What are we going to do? So the first one, we want to convert it to a dual. So the first one, we just copy it the way it is. x1 plus x2 plus x3 less than or equal to 8. Then since it's maximizing, yonse yafire yakwata less than. So we'll get this one and multiply it by what? We want to change the sign from greater than to less than. So we'll multiply by negative what? Negative 1. So it will turn out to be negative 4x1 plus, since you have a minus, when we multiply by negative, it will be plus x2, then plus x3 less than or equal to 15, negative 15. Since you have a positive 15, when we multiply by negative, it will turn out to be negative 15. So it will be negative 15. Then iya iko sign, Mr. X, iya iko sign. Yara chita produce yabiringa fyafine twachichita. So nothing will change, it will just produce to the first one. So now since this is minimizing, the first one will be less than, since it's minimized. So the first one will be 2x1.
This is maximized.
Since it's maximized, you begin with a less than. 2x1 minus x2 plus 5x3 less than or equal to 10. So ilyaimbi yaraba ififine, but due to time and space, yaraba ififine but yara kwata greater than. So do you agree with me that nchichirepe chari mu multiply by negative 1 nchinje fyama sign because yara chinja fyama sign? Are you going to agree to agree with me? Okay, initially if we have ififine fe 2x1 minus x2 plus 5x3 greater than or equal to 10. But due to time, I was asking if I can multiply this guy by negative 1 in advance by changing number signs. So instead of having 2x1, I can directly write negative 2x1. Just write the opposite of what I have because the usual one should be that. So I'll have it negative 2x1, then a papa minus nishipara plus x2. Then apart pa plus nishipala pa minus 5 x3. Then apart pa greater than nishipala sanguka less than or equal to negative 10 apart pa positive 10. So ni initially ni yoyo nachilingo kulemba paja pa down. Then after nga nailemba I needed to convert it to less than so that yonse yakwatama less than. Do you are you following or are we on the same page?
Yes.
Let's open Shimisoba and Shefina Chaya Quatkaremoneka, but take a shortcut. Since Ninjirembe pan sharp, it means that everyone is happy. Then now after you do that, Banayami, do you have a question for me? Last time ni mumu bachikwata question. Leo navyumfika badana mubali. Bachikwanda.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it
Okay.
clear?
It's clear.
Okay. So now, after you do that, now you can just now convert it to a dual. So now if you convert this to a dual, it has been converted from a maximizing problem to a minimizing problem. So it will be mean. So it will be a mean problem. Then I can use any letter of your choice. So Vanayami W equals ama coefficient aba chinkonka moso yara bashani W is equals to what?
8x1.
8
y1.
ingamlefu x1 nangwa y1. So aba shishi beko turefunya
Y1, sorry, y1, yeah. That's all.
ama right hand side uku turebula ama right hand side. So yara konka puturea panshi. So yara konka ponye minus 15 y
y2
then pese pabe plus 10
plus 10y3
y3 then minus
10y3, 10y4.
10y4. Amanye chifire futi kila. Okay, so 10y4. So your objective function, then subject to, then ama constraints. So what will be the first constraint? Abankonkeremo. Not vamove nefe vadera ndanatufura sana. Tuli 12 online but babiri fe batatu vadera ndavaenjeo. Ndesubiroko mu network leroko ili vaenjeo tupangenyiko. Okay, so vaenjeo twalabula ama coefficient yama x1. Ama coefficient yama x1 erapanga inequality number 1. Ama coefficient tuleta ama numbers yali kuntanshi. So kuli x1 ku first kuli 1. So nishi ni 1y1 but twalalemba fye y1 then minus 4y2 then plus 2y3 then minus 2y4. Then since this is minimize, initially viachiva yonse ma less than, so nishiyarasanguka greater than or equal to coefficient ya first apa which is 3. Then mwaku ya number 2. Ya number 2 ilishali.
y1
y1
plus
plus
y2 minus y3
minus y3
plus y4
plus y4.
Greater or equal to 4.
Greater or equal to 4. Then ya number 3.
y1 plus y2
plus y2
plus 5y3
plus 5y
5y3 3 plus minus 5y4
minus 5y4
y4 greater or equal to 7.
abashajirako. Any questions? Pachkwanda, do you have a question?
How Akim should.
Okay, so Duo
Ba Akim,
mkwai.
nga ififine twakitatefyo
Mkwai.
then the question iri ati solve at number 1 solve what are the solutions like iri yachiba mu first kale twachasanga kale akachikaba kale
Kachikaba.
kati yamba fyati solve what are the solutions kachikaba kale ba Akim so ngamba fyati number 1 solve so nishikushita ififine ine mwashita yonse hapa nomba wamba nomba waingira muri simplex wasanga ama solutions
So ija ukulingana na ija yachiba
kale kachibati solve
kachiba solve. So the first one was solve, right?
kale kachibati solve what are the solutions Then number 2, you have to convert the LP into dual. So whatever we're doing, what feature number 2, according to the question, number to solve what are the solutions, and it's a dual question.
Mm-hmm. Who told you that the first part is a dual question? So, depending, did they say the first part is the dual question? So the first part, based on what Vachikwanda gave me, that one, if they just say solve, the question is very open. The question, solve the help problem. So the question is very open. So since Yachkwatama equal sign, it means we can use the big hem method.
You add the artificial variables.
Yes. So today ninalamilanga fe first step if yashara mwaraipwirikisha mperenyi yachivashani ya first wekeshenyi poso question z is equals to
x1 minus x minus 2x2
minus 2x2
minus 3x3
minus 3x3.
3.
So it was minimizer.
Yes.
Then the constraints.
Constraints negative 2x1.
Negative 2x1.
Plus x2.
Plus x2.
Plus 3x3.
Plus 3x3.
Equals to 2.
Equals to 2. Then here number 2.
2x1.
2x1.
Plus 3x2.
Plus 3x2.
Plus 4x3.
Plus 4x3. Equals.
Is equal to 1. 1.
Equals to 1. Okay. So ichantanchilangu chapa kubala. You convert these to standard. So we are going to use the big M. The reason we are using the big M is because we are minimizing and we have the equal sign. So when you are minimizing, you have the equal sign, the greater than or the less than. The convenient method is the big M method. So don't convert them to a dual because the dual came before this one. So the dual came after this one. So it means here they expected you to use another. Method. Which you have used. Okay? Awe. Na couple of question. So question varanjira tiyambira solve vachitiresheya vachikwanda. So solve this. So this is big M problem because of minimize and the equal sign. So since it equates equal sign, it means only the artificial variables. Takwabe amaslack variables nangwama yajambia ma variables mashani. Kwa maslack na mashani. Nga equate less than maslack. Massa plus. Nga equate greater than massa plus variables ya tuchita minus sign. Okay, so since equate fyama equal sign, it means only artificial variables. So mwarale mbulula madamu at minus 2 x1 plus x2 plus 3 x3 plus artificial variable a1 equals 2. Then iyi nayo yaraba fe 2 x1 plus 3 x2 plus 4 x3 plus a2 equals 1. So nga mwalembe, so even the objective function you write it as the same. Since this becomes the big M method, and I remember last time when I was talking about this, I said if it is minimized, it's better you stick to what given like this case, what you've just been given is that. So kuti mwachita kofi yehadi ifine ili mwalaisabikira kofi yama A1 with the big M plus A2 with the big M like this. Then yero nomba muchite nomba muvike mu table the way we standardize in the table. So table ni shiaraba so. So our table will look like this. So we are going to have the basic variable. So madam nishmwalade mbanga fyafine nalira ndile the basic variable. So down we want to have A1 na A2. A punch because we only have two inequalities. So you have x1, x2. Na ikwata na x3 aini. X1, x2, x3. Then yakwata na A1, A2 na right hand side. So mwala abula first ama coefficient ya mu ama coefficient ya first inequality ya lishani.
Yadi -2.
-2. So hapa mwaingisha -2.
Then 1.
Then 1.
Then 3.
Then 3. Then here 1 wine. Then A2 0. Right hand side 2.
2.
Let's hope Filemoneka pena me. Then second inequality
2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4. Then shani
0, 1, 0, 1, then 1.
0, 1, 1. So nalandira tinga mulefu eli ashilyanguke. Kubula fyama coefficient fyafine yali. Aya z mwabika pamuru hapa. So ama coefficient ya z aya hapa. -1, -2, -3. Ndefu atukonkane wino sana. Efo nalandire njebere when we are minimizing you can make your work easier. So kumwaisa bula fye pamuru hapa mwabika like at C, J. To say this is your column, but this should be invisible. So what's the coefficient of the first x muli objective function? Coefficient ni shani?
1.
1. Then here x2
-2.
-2. Then here x3
-3.
-3. Then here x shani? Yeah, A.
Yeah, A1 minus M.
Nalandira ti let's just put big M since we are minimizing.
Oh.
Then mwala kwata Z, yeah, initial Z. This is not our new Z. So nalandira ya kweta ma M, just get M, mubike fijaso. Nishapata mlambo kusanga. Then kwalaba since M is multiplying, you start just adding these numbers. -2 plus 2. Kuya chitafe plus -2 plus 2, what do you get? So pa first ni 0 M. Then hapa 1 plus 3. 3 M wine?
4.
Oh, 4 M. Thank you. Ni 4. Nimomwe wali bwino. 1 plus 3 ni 4. So it will be 4 M because yonse yale chitama multiply na M huku. So yaraba 4 M. Then hapa 3 plus 4. 7 M. Then 1 plus 0 M. Then 0 plus 1 M. Ni 1 kaijara of mafe 1. So it's just M. so m then class 2 plus 1 3 m in the right hand side. Then ero mwakwata now that is your new z. Now this is your new z, the z that you begin with. So now your z that you begin with, now this is your new z. Eja nalembere njebere ni ci minus z. So mwalambo kubula nambe ili pamulu 1 minus 0. Mwala kulemba 1. Then minus 2 minus 4. Mwala lemba minus 2 minus 4m. Apa mwala lemba minus 3 minus 7m. Nga twachira chita maximize nga twachira chita plus. Apa ture chita minus nga ture chita plus. Since we are minimizing, we do minus. Then m minus m apa yara pera 0. Apa m minus m ni 0. Then apa pali 0. 0 minus m minus 3m yara pera minus 3m. Nishimwa kwata. So the z that is now there is this. So this is your initial table. So your initial table will have this. Ero number mwambe. Yafine muchita the biggest negative m, negative 7m. Ero musolve number. That's how you solve that one. Yes. So now you see.
Mu minimization ama m kwa ndapanga mistake ndabika ko negative kuma m.
Mr. Kim.
Ayaliku. It's okay kuti mwabikira kolimo. It's okay. Nishi mwaraisa achita hard. So nga mwabikira kolimo. Apa ponze nachira kwata so.